Shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Rui Hachimura, and it's Booker in a shooting guard. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Moses Moody out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Porzingis in at center, filling out the middle. Looking at these teams tonight, Richard, they are half-court teams, tend to grind out possessions.
Oh, it's old school basketball, as they like to say. And it's not the high-flying offenses we're used to seeing. Both teams like to slow it down.
So Phoenix wins the tip. Pass to Booker. Down low. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Hachimura. The rebound by Moody. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. That one goes. Count it.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
To the inside. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Podziemski. Left side Curry. Lets the three fly. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
Pass to Highsmith. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Podziemski. From the arc. And the Warriors with another three.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Here's Goodwin. With the floater. No good there. Curry with some nice D. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the third most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
The first free throw is good.
You gotta like Anunoby's development so far. Not just a stellar defender, but also very versatile offensively. OG's become an impactful two-way wing.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much. The Suns have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Hachimura outside. Pass to Goodwin. Shot clock at 6. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Moody. Golden State with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Basket counts. Curry's got 13.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Highsmith. Moody defends. Pass to Iguodaro. To the middle. Shot is good by Goodwin.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Podziemski. On the wing, Curry. They set a pick. Back to Podziemski. Three-pointer. Hachimura with a rebound. Suns trail by 10. Pass to Booker. Inside. And stolen by Porzingis. Ooh, poked away. Now here's Podziemski. Tight defense on him. Right side Curry. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green is checked in. Pass to Goodwin. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Booker gets double teamed. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
That free throw good from Booker. Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
Melton, he's checked in for Moody. Now here's Melton, and here's Curry for 3. Offensive rebound. Green, the pass to Curry. Off the mark there with a 3. Suns trail by 8. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Guys, back over to you.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's Green. No points yet. Pass to Porzingis. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Booker against Green. And that one's good. Iguodaro.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
The Warriors lead by 6. And a moment now to hear the latest news from Shams Charania. Shams, what's the story on the Boston Celtics?
Thank you, B.A. They're clearly excited to acquire Luka Doncic, a massive addition to their squad. They'll count on Luka having the ball in his hands quite a bit, whether it's scoring or playmaking. Doncic provides massive value for this offense. The whole league is talking about this move. It's buzzing. Can't wait to see how it turns out.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. Now here's Booker. Inside. Pass to Highsmith. Down low. Here's Iguodaro. Banked it in off the glass.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Spencer's checked in for the Warriors. Allen, he's checked in for the Suns. Green comes in for Goodwin. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Spencer. To the middle. Green in the post. Working on Hachimura. 5 on the clock. And here's Anunoby. Here's Spencer. And the Warriors miss again.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside, Green. Let's go with a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Spencer. Pass to Anunoby. Porzingis sets a screen to the inside. Here's Allen. And he can't get that one. Good D by Melton. Here's Spencer. Green covering. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Spencer. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Suns. Trailing by 4. Allen against Green. Pass to Anunoby. 3-pointer. Iguodaro grabs a miss. Iguodaro's got 4 rebounds now. That one no good. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter. providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Kristaps Porzingis. Seth Curry is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Green, and it's Santos in at the 3. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Here's Melton. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Curry. Green, a screen. Inside. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Bouye. Green up top. And stolen by Porzingis. Melton on the wing. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Porzingis sets a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Tipped. Here's Santos. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Suns trailing. Green to the rack. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Now here's Melton. Still no points. Back to Curry. To the paint. Green gets up and powers it down.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
The Suns shooting 40% from the field in this one. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Phoenix making a switch here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Vanderbilt. Left side Booker. Off the mark with a little step back Jay.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Now here's Green. Pass to Highsmith. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Curry against Green. Booker looking around. Wide open look. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Booker's got his second bucket on the night.
Just a walking bucket. Devin Booker is one of the very few guys who can lead a team to the finals and take over a playoff game.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Suns?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Off target on the 15-footer.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. 4-3. That's his 6th miss now, 5 of 11. The Suns leading. Really one to watch. Jalen Green is an exciting young star in this league, Richard.
Yeah, he's done a lot of maturing as a player in just a few seasons. Sometimes he looks confident, sometimes he looks overwhelmed, but his overall game has improved.
And it's Green missing. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Vanderbilt against Williams. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Williams, and it's OG Anunoby in for Moody. Phoenix also changing it up. Iguodala, he's checked in for Vanderbilt, and Rui Hachimura subbed in for Green. Pass to Booker. Down low. Here's Iguodala, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
The defense expects Booker to find his own shot, but he gives it away off that pick and roll.
Outside Podziemski. Here's Curry from behind the arc. Highsmith grabs the board.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Iguodala. Booker against Curry. 6 to shoot. Booker no good.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And here's Podziemski. No made baskets yet. Pass to Green. Back to Podziemski.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Goodwin, defended by Podziemski. Here's Highsmith. Outside Booker. To the wing on the left. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Goodwin, no good. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
Curry against Booker. To the middle. Here's Iguodala. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Santos comes in for Green. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Anunoby, a screen on Booker. Here's Curry. Iguodala grabs a miss. Iguodala's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Booker. Pass to Iguodala. Stolen by Anunoby. Right side, Podziemski. Porzingis sets a screen. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
40 seconds left in the half. Outside Booker. Pass to Hachimura. Warriors with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Hachimura from long range. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top, leading by 3. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Steve Kerr. Coach, a good start for you guys, but not quite as effective in the second quarter. Cause for concern?
No, I thought we played well. We came out and played tough defense and got out and ran, moved the ball. We didn't knock down a ton of shots, but I like the quarter overall.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And now let's talk about this game and the first half of the Phoenix Suns. A tough battle so far.
This game won't stay close. They continue to shoot under 40%. Move the ball, man. Create high-quality looks.
They also miss some shots they normally make, so there's that.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now,
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Devin Booker, and it's Highsmith in at the 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
The Warriors lead by 4. Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri showing off that athletic ability.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. The 3 is up. Curry with another miss. And the Suns shooting around 41%. Outside Booker. Down low. Here's Iguodala. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Shoots over Booker. Offensive board. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And so it's Phoenix with it, following the score by Golden State. Back to Booker. A powerful slam from Devin Booker.
In that pick and roll set, option 1, Booker taking it himself with good reason.
Outside Podziemski. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Porzingis with a screen on Booker. Clock at 6. To the paint. Porzingis punishing inside.
Nice shot, Porzingis with the length and the touch.
We know how impactful Kristaps Porzingis can be, but he's often limited by injuries.
Yeah, BA, since 2018, Porzingis has only reached the 60-game mark once. But when he's out there, oh, he is the X factor.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Podziemski with it. Yet to see a basket to the inside. And he dunks it down.
And good flow to that play. Anunoby with a nice finish.
Suns trail by 4. Goodwin passes to Highsmith. Now Booker. Hachimura sets a screen. Fades back. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Outside Podziemski. And here comes the break. Here's Goodwin. On the wing, Hachimura. Pass to Booker. Here's Goodwin. Defended by Podziemski. Goodwin, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Podziemski. On the wing, Curry. Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Booker. Defended by Podziemski. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in. Goodwin's got 6 points.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Warriors make some changes. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Draymond Green comes in for Moody. And it's Melton in for Podziemski. And a change for the Suns. Green is checked in. Now here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Melton outside. Fires the 3. That's good from Curry. On the assist from Melton. Curry's got 22.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Melton outside. Back to Curry. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Iguodaro's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Highsmith. Still without a bucket. To the middle. And that one's good. Iguodaro. And it's now just a 1-point Warrior lead. And so it's Golden State with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Anunoby. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Anunoby having to deal with bodies draped on him, not giving in.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Here's Fleming. Over Curry. Again, Phoenix. Good for 2.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Now here's Melton. Pass to Curry. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Curry with a steal. Melton passes to Anunoby. Back to Melton. There's 53 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by Green.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Fleming. Outside Vanderbilt. For 3, Allen. The shot comes out. Green with the defensive effort. Curry passes to Melton. Robinson on the wing. From downtown. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. And now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Warriors on top, they lead by 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Green out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Podziemski. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Down low. Here's Anunoby. Excellent D there from Booker.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Allen, the pass to Green. Finding some room inside Green.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
The Warriors leading. Now Podziemski. Anunoby on the wing. Robinson, a screen on Allen. Back to Podziemski. Shoots over Booker. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Podziemski's got his first points of the game. Outside Booker. No good with the triple. The Warriors lead by 4. Melton outside. To Green. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Phoenix making a switch here. Iguodaro's checked in.
The lineup for Phoenix. Number 11. Also,
Suns trail by 4. Now Booker, defended by Podziemski. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Warriors. Anunoby, a screen on Vanderbilt. Green, the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Robinson. Doesn't go for him. Pass to Iguodaro. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
The Warriors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here is Green. To the inside, knocked loose. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. will go with a different look here. Post's checked in for Robinson. Williams comes in for Draymond Green. Moody's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Curry in for Melton. Phoenix also changing it up. Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. Highsmith comes in for Allen. And Goodwin is subbed in for Green. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Allie, thank you. And so it's Golden State with it after Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. Pass to Podziemski. Poke loose. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Highsmith. And the shot goes. And the Suns lead by 3. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off the transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's Goodwin. Hachimura finds Booker. Here's Highsmith. Pass to Williams. Can they get it? And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game play.
Back to Hachimura. Here's Highsmith. 5 to shoot. Over Williams. And it's Highsmith missing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Warriors make some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Post. Green comes in for Williams. And it's Stephen Curry in for Curry. Curry against Booker. Outside Podziemski. And the Suns pushing it up now. Curry with some nice D. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Podziemski. To tie it up. It's good from beyond the arc.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Here's Highsmith. Outside Hachimura. And Porzingis with the block.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis! Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Suns on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Iguodala, defended by Porzingis. Ready off the pass, he lays it in.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Warriors trail by 4. 1:41 left in the 4th quarter. Curry! And the 3 misses.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Oh yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
Yeah, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And some changes here for the Warriors. OG Anunoby comes in for Green, and it's Curry in for Podziemski. Curry looking it over. Puts up a deep 3. Booker pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Here's Goodwin. Here's Highsmith. Let's loose for three. Oh, no good. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Moody on the wing. Outside Curry. Takes a three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And the Warriors call time here. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Fires the three. Yes, sir, with the three.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, it's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Now here's Curry. Shoots a three. Buries it from outside.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. The heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. And here's Curry. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.